Eduardo Camero Santos, and I am PhD student at University of Valladolid in Spain. Actually, I'm working on the Partidas by Alfonso X of Castilla for the project Siete Partidas Digital. The aim of my PhD project is to compare three editions of the Partidas: a copy of an edition done by Montalvo printed in 1491 in Sevilla, a copy of an edition done by Francisco de Velasco printed in 1528 in Venice, and a copy of an edition by Gregorio López printed in Salamanca in 1555 to establish what are the differences on the language in these three editions, because the 1555 edition of Partidas presents an older Castilian for the epoch than the edition of 1491 by Montalvo, for the reason that there are some words in the edition by Velasco that fell in disuse for the time that this edition was printed. So, in this way, it is thought that Gregorio López could have used an edition that has not been a lot studied by the spirit of the intellectual and cultural work by Alfonso X. It could be the edition done in 1528 by Francisco de Velasco, which also has in its language a lot of influences of Italian. For example, there are some Italian graphics too on the text. So I have had to use Transcribus to make an automatic transcription of 1528 edition, because the project has the transcription of other two editions of the Partidas. The transcription of the edition done by this software has been a success, with high percentage of fiability. In my case, the margin of error has been the 3%. Now let me introduce you 6 errors that I found in the result of the automatic recognition. As you can see on the first photo in the panel, Transcribus has not deteriorated the word orden because it has not correctly seen the symbol over the letter E, so the result has been orde instead of the right form orde. If you look at the second photo, due to the quality of the ink in the word virtud in English, Transcribus has interpreted this one as virtuoso instead of the right form virtud. Now, on the third photo, Transcribus has mistaken the letter S with the letter F in beneficio, recognize it as beneficio instead of the right form beneficio. On the fourth photo, Transcribus hasn't correctly separated these two words, the preposition a, to in English, and the verb beber, to drink in English. So Transcribus has written these two words together instead of in different words. Now, on the fifth photo, Transcribus has forgotten recognizing the letter Q from the form que, so its result has been UA instead of que. And finally, the last error that I would like to comment you is that Transcribus hasn't transwritten the pulchr symbol sometimes at the beginning of the paragraph. In conclusion, working with Transcribus is a good choice to make automatic transcription with high percentage of fiability. Despite of the high fiability of this software, it is necessary and recommendable to revise the resultant text to correct the possible error originated by Transcribus during its recognition and transcription tasks.